What is going on, everyone? We got the Who, Black Thunder featuring Serj, Tankian, and DL of Bad Wolves. This is Pardon My Reaction.
What's up, guys? The Who? Is it the Who or the HU?
It's the Who.
Okay.
Yep.
Black Thunder featuring Serj from
System of a Down.
System of a Down, and then
DL
from Bad Wolves.
Yeah. Which I don't know much of his stuff because after Tommy Vex left, I haven't really listened to him much.
Yeah,
so.
not really.
But I do know Serj, and I do know the Who for sure. And have you heard them before?
I've never heard the Who. I've heard of the Who, like WHO.
Oh yeah, you're talking about like the classic.
I know the Who, but I don't know the Who.
Yep.
HU.
So they are a Mongolian folk metal band,
Ooh.
and they're actually very, very popular. I have not listened to much. I've heard a few.
Interesting.
Yeah, so they do, like the folk side, but they use Mongolian instruments.
Okay. It's also
throat
now
singing.
I'm intrigued about Serj and DL.
Yeah. Yeah, so it comes from the Hünnü. That's why the Who.
Okay.
So they call themselves Hünnü Rock.
Ooh.
But they do the throat singing and stuff. And I've heard some of their stuff, and it's very their instruments are really cool. And it's like it's metal, but it's like Mongolian style.
Okay.
But they do have other features. They don't speak a lot of English in their tracks generally, but they do get a lot of artists on singing with them, and they play festivals and they put on really cool shows. So,
I'm very intrigued now.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of excited because I've never actually watched one of their videos like in its entirety.
Yeah.
So I had to it's newer, so I had to do it. Sorry. Or maybe this is gonna be great. You know what I'm saying?
It'll be good. The throw singing's fun to watch.
It's cool, dude. It's cool. It's something different, right?
Yeah.
So, anyways, let's get this going. This is the Who, Black Thunder featuring Serj, Tankian, and DL of Bad Wolves. These guys got a big following, man.
The scene from The Gladiator. Oh.
So that's DL. That's cool, man. That's so sick, dude. That's cool, man. This instrument is crazy.
Man, that throat singing gives such a haunting sound.
It does, dude. It's just such an
like,
old world, right? It's an
Yeah.
old world vibe. And anytime you hear like this or like native,
And it hasn't been super prominent in this,
No.
but they did bring it up front like very briefly a couple times in there, and you just hear oh, and you're just like, oh, jeez.
yeah. And what I've heard from them was their stuff, like without other singers. So
Yeah.
I heard their entirety as far as like their language and everything. And it's very, very, it's cool, man. Like I don't know how else to say it. It's just like it's so cool to listen to something that's you don't hear every day. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And the instruments are amazing looking, dude.
Yeah, the instruments are crazy, and the way I don't understand how you can make that sound from your throat.
It's just I think it's
so deep and just so.
It's probably embedded in their culture, honestly,
Oh, yeah.
and that it's just something that they do as children. And I'm sure, you know, it's like opera, you know, or any of the other things where if you're into it, you know it. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's sick. This is really cool so far, and it actually sounds good. DL sounds pretty good, dude.
It does sound good.
Fits with the song really well.
Yeah.
So. Such a cool, simple beat.
Yeah.
That's so sick, dude.
I can hear Serj in the background vocals.
Yeah, so I think he's only in this a little bit, dude.
So far, Serj is just in the background vocals.
Yeah, so when I was reading about it, I feel like he only does I think he has a very small role in this, but from what I understand, you'll hear it when you hear it.
Yeah.
But chorus is cool, man.
The chorus is cool.
Chorus
and
is
you can
good.
hear there was, I think it was a part in the pre-chorus where you could hear Serj is like, ah!
Yeah, maybe because he does.
There's a part there, and then there was one at the beginning too. There's probably some mixed in that I didn't hear, but.
Well, two things I want to bring up. First of all, this has to be the first Mongolian band to break into America. I can't think of a Mongolian band.
I mean, maybe there is. I've never heard.
I can't think of it, right? Secondly, my only critique of the whole thing so far. Okay, when DL's singing and he's in the rain and shit, make it rain a little harder because right now it looks like he's just sweating profusely, and it's like a little bit ugh, you know what I mean? You know when you get that sopping wet like I was yesterday.
Yeah.
I wish it was raining harder so you could understand this rain and not him just trying to sweat these vocals out right now, you know? But he sounds great, dude.
He does sound good. I mean, there was a part in there, and no knock, but he did sound a little Nickelback-ish there for a second.
Yeah, he's a mainstream style rock singer. You know what I'm saying? And so with that, you get that mainstream vibes.
Yeah.
But I actually think it's really cool with their music because, and I know they've done other artists and stuff, but it helps get people into it because obviously with English speaking they'll understand
if
where
you
it's coming
had
from.
someone come in and sing and it was just I don't know, if you didn't have a mainstream sound of a English singer coming in to get more into the America's mainstream thing, I think you'd have a hard time of getting people to latch onto it.
Well, I mean Rammstein did it right with the German stuff, and they put on a crazy show and everything on top of it.
Rammstein's different.
They are different, but these guys have been around for years.
Yeah.
And they've been playing major rock festivals in the States. They have they tour in the States and stuff. So people know them. I just think it helps that you have sometimes when DL comes on this one, for example, or Serj, it helps the people that maybe didn't give it a chance, give it a chance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they like those artists and then opens up more doors for them.
I might have to go listen to different stuff because I want to hear more of the throw singing.
Yeah. This is...
there's been I feel like there's been a lot limited of that. There's been a couple where the guy's you hear him do his thing, but and when he does, it's you're whoa.
Well, we could react to a different video of theirs that's just theirs.
Yeah.
Because I think when you get that whole thing, people like that.
Yeah.
They like cultured music, you know what I'm saying? And they want to hear more of it because people are always interested in what the rest of the world's doing.
Yeah, so guys, look for a Who in the future.
Yeah, for sure. So let's we're getting close to a bridge here.
Yeah, I want to hear this.
Yeah, it's a catchy chorus, though.
It is.
That's Serj.
Right there.
Yeah. Yeah, you can hear that.
Oh, yeah. Yes, bring the throat. Oh. Yes.
That's rocket, bro. That was epic, bro. That was epic. That was cool. I thought it was Biden for a second there. I was like, what the hell? That was cool, man.
That was cool.
That was cool. Yeah, I actually really enjoyed that. You know, it's one of those things that I didn't know when I heard before if it was something that I'd be able to get into.
Yeah.
You know, and
it was
I
really
totally
rocking there in the
it was
bridge,
rocking, dude. And for having those sounds and having it to come out to be relatively traditional, like rock music, coming from like these instruments that you've never even seen before, I think is really cool.
Well,
man.
they had a mixture. There was also they had regular guitars and stuff in there too.
Kind of.
Well, there was the one guy that definitely had a guitar.
Was it a guitar?
Yeah.
Or was it something like a guitar?
It looked like a guitar to me. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know.
Right there. See, that's
that guy's playing a bass. That guy's
he's playing a
guitar.
guitar. Yep. So there are some guitar and bass, and then included with some traditional instruments. So either way, like having those tones come in, it's kind of like Slipknot bringing in like kegs and stuff, and having
different sounds
fit. It's really, really cool, man. Yeah. So this makes me interested. This makes me want more for sure.
Oh yeah.
So
it definitely reminded just the music coming from such a different country. It almost did give me like the way it's orchestrated and it's so unique, but also epic sounding. Like at least this was kind of like the same as Rammstein does in a lot of their music.
Yep.
It's so fucking cool.
It's very cool, man. And I'm actually glad we watched it because I really haven't gave him a fair chance yet.
Yeah.
So this makes me want to watch more, and trust me, we're gonna do another one, maybe one without any additional artists, so we can really get the full vibe. I want to hear that
throat.
Yeah, man. So the Who, Black Thunder, featuring Serj Tankian and DL of Bad Wolves. Excellent song, dude. DL did a great job. Serj comes in at the end and does his Serj thing. You know what I'm saying? Like he brings in those vocals, and the band was spectacular. So if you guys like what we do, make sure you follow, like, subscribe, guys. You're moving us up to 5,000 subscribers. We're really, really cool, man.
Hell yeah.
Super excited about that. We also have a Cash App if you guys want to donate. Anything helps. And then we have a Patreon.
Yeah, if you want to request videos or see everything that doesn't make it to YouTube, go over to Patreon. It's $2 a month.
Yeah, man. We appreciate any of that support, right? But biggest thing, subscribe. That helps us the most. And look forward to another Hünnü one coming up in the next couple days, I hope. So on to the next.